Hey there, I'm in my studio. Come on in, pull up a chair. I'm just going through, I squeezed some paints onto a palette. I have other paints here as well. These Japanese watercolors, one of these palettes. Who makes these? I don't know. If I could, Kuretake. And there's Japanese writing on this beautiful green, it matches my shirt. But these, you'll probably find them at like Dick Blick or your art supply store that you go to, or online. Made in Japan. They're lovely. They're really rich and kind of opaque. And when they dry, there's almost like a sheen to them that's just really, really nice. Anyway, I have no plans right now. Sometimes I just like to do what I call like sketchbook meditations, and I just make marks in my sketchbook. And it's a way to, I guess, just basically activate my mind, my hand, my eyes, and just do things with no thought, because it feels good to put marks and color on a paper. I might even just come in here and make splotches, like so, crumple up some old napkins or new napkins, whatever napkins you like. And when you do that, they make really cool textures. And you just never know exactly what you're gonna get. But I find it so satisfying. And then from there, a lot of times I use those sort of blotches to draw into. I might see things in those blotches and then, you know, just let it happen. Right now I just put some ultramarine blue on the page. There we go. There we go. And then I'm gonna splotch it. That's the technical phrase. You just splotch it. Ooh, that one came out really cool. It's kind of like this almost ethereal, spirit-like texture. Look at that. I love it. I love it. And see, I just smeared it. I don't care. It's fine. That's the whole point of this, is just come in here, be free, don't think too much, and just make marks and shapes, colors, and move your hand. I mean, you can, sometimes I'll do these guided ones where it's just like, I'm gonna be doing a new one coming out soon, actually, through my Clarity Cloud podcast, but the basic gist of it is, which I've done before, from dark to light. Because I feel like right now we're all dealing with so much darkness and heaviness in the world. It was sort of a thoughtful, meditative sketchbook practice to calm our minds from all the noise. I mean, wherever you are, I'm sure you got a lot of noise going on in the outside world. So we do anything to calm the energy down. And that's why I make splotches. Splotches, like I said, are very satisfying. Try it. I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, definitely try it. Now I'm going to try this color called Cyanine Blue. It's pretty. I don't know if it's worth using toxic paint for the color that it creates, but it's in my arsenal, so I will use it. I'm not gonna waste it or throw it out. Just be very careful with it. So sometimes I'll just make like repetitious, repetition of shapes, and just keep going, you know? Don't put too much thought or worry about anything, what it means. it's just to, like when you're feeling stuck, you just come in here and let it unfold, you know? Let it unfold. Don't worry about the outcome or what you're going for. Just keep going. It makes you feel, I feel like it's like almost like pulling weeds in a garden. When you do this kind of activity, for me anyway, it opens my mind up when I'm doing sort of just like this, not thoughtless activity, but meditative activity. It relaxes my mind and lets it wander and think up new ideas. And I've just found it to be one of the best things, sort of like art therapy or medicine, creative medicine. When you're feeling stuck, get through a hard time by just getting a sketchbook, using whatever materials you have, and make marks, really. And look, I'm not here to show you some sort of miraculous, like, you know, rendered drawing, because this is not what this is about. This is about just releasing, letting shapes and colors and forms show up. And cats show up too. I don't know if you could see, there's a cat right back there. I have a cat right here I have to be very careful about because she has no boundaries. And she has jumped up when I've been painting right into my paint. And that's why, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a big red, let's see if I can show you. See this big red mark? That was because she spilled. Hold on, sorry for my hand. I think we could see everything now. She spilled the ink that I was using all over. It was a mess. She got it all over her paws. She put her paw into some black watercolor paint and tracked paws throughout my house. Hold on, I'm just gonna shift this. I didn't clean up the paws in my studio because I find them so charming. And she's looking up at me. Maybe I could show you. Do you want to come up and say hi? She's very big. And we're doing everything we can to get her. Oh, she's not coming up. She's being shy. She's a very big, beautiful girl. We try to get her to not be so big because I know it's not healthy, but we're not having such great luck with her. But she's a delight. And we adore her. You probably have seen her in my other videos. Senorita Carmelita. She's really charming. And she's coming back. Here she is. You want to come back? Oh, here she is. Hi. 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 She likes to try to share the chair with me, but she ends up pushing me out of the chair. See? And maybe this is the end of this video. But definitely try getting yourself a sketchbook if you don't have one already and do a sketchbook meditation. And it's not about, like, you know, having a guided meditation necessarily. I mean, you could do that. Like I said, if you're curious, I have some on my channel that you can look at, but you don't need that even. I mean, I've done, hold on, I have a hair on my face. It's like, I have a practice that I'll do sometimes in the morning where I'll do an outline drawing, like cartoon. It's not like realistic, just a rough, quick drawing of my head, like in profile. And I'll do one begin, and then on the opposite page, it's a spread. It's the same profile, but facing that same way. So they're facing each other, and that page says end. So the first half of the sketchbook meditation will be the beginning where I'm just kind of like really noisy and sort of scribbling and just loosening up. And then toward the end, the second half of it, I find that they come out a bit more peaceful, and I don't have it in front of me to show you, but there's a definite difference, and seeing that sort of meditative reflection visualized is actually really cool to see even when you look back at your books. So I hope that you keep the joy in your heart and you have your little furry friends keeping smiles on your face. And take care till next time. I'll see you guys soon.